All right, so in this video, we are given two functions, and both functions are just a set of points each, and we need to find the combinations of all these functions, starting with the addition. So f of x plus g of x, which can also be written as f plus g of x. They both mean the exact same thing. So this is a pretty simple question. If you have points over here for the two functions, the addition of them is also going to be a set of points. And what you want to do is you want to start by looking at the x values. Now you want to make sure that both functions have the same x value. So I have -2 and -2 as the same x value here. So my x value is going to be the exact same, -2. And for my y value, I'm going to do the order of operation that's given over here. In this case, it's a plus. I'm going to add the two y values. So 1 plus 8 is 9. So the first point in my solution is -2, 9. Next point here has an x value of 0, but there's no x value of 0 here. So I'm going to skip this point completely. I don't need it at all. It's not going to exist in the combination of functions. Next point here has an x value of 3. This also has an x value of 3. So my next x value here is 3. And for the y value, I'm doing 11 plus -1, which is 10. And last point over here has an x value of 8. X value of 8 does not exist here. X value of 10 does not exist in this one either, vice versa. It doesn't work both ways. That's it. My final solution only has 2 points, and that is the addition of them. Now, when you're doing subtraction, multiplication, and division, it's the exact same rule. And we're going to have only 2 points for all of these. All of these x values are going to be -2 because of the same rule. -2 repeats for both of them. If I'm doing subtraction, f of x minus g of x, 1 minus 8 is -7. So that's my first point. Then second y value is going to be 3. So 11 minus -1, that's 11 plus 1, which is 12. F of x times g of x. So again, same x value of -2. 1 times 8 is just 8. And positive 3, 11 times -1 is -11. And then again, same thing for division, -2, comma, 1 divided by 8 is just 1 over 8. That cannot be simplified. It can be fractional. You can write it as a decimal, I guess, but I prefer to keep fractions because they're exact values. And over here, 11 divided by -1 is just -11. So that's how we can combine these two functions. Remember, you can always have combinations in the opposite ways. For example, it could give you g of x. I'm going to do plus. Let's do minus. G of x minus f of x. Now, this will be almost the same as this solution, but what you'll notice is the y values are going to be slightly different. In this case, I have g of x minus f, so 8 minus 1 is 7. What you notice is the sign is the opposite of this over here. And then for 3, it should be -12. So -1 minus 11 is -12, just the opposite of that value right there. And let's say we had something like g of x times f of x. If I have g of x times f of x, again, -2 is my first value, and 1 times 8 times 1 is just 8. This matches this solution exactly, because in terms of multiplication and even addition and division, not division actually, multiplication and addition, order of operation does not matter if f or g is in front. But for subtraction and division, it does matter. It's going to change the answers. I showed a subtraction here. I'll end with this multiplication one and show you that the answer is going to be identical to f times g. So for 3, I have -1 times 11, which is -11, which is identical to f times g.